I said before, I believe in our team. I do believe in our team. All right, and we're going to work hard to make our team better. And I hope the players respond the right way. And it's not going to be for you. The fans, yes. Because if it was up to you, we're 6 foot under already. We're dead and buried and gone. Gone. And just because you got beat on the last play, that can't affect the next play. All right, or that's breaking you. Your frustration is breaking you. Just because you miss a block, or you get blocked, or you miss a tackle, or you fumble the ball. What does it take to break you?
Everything you put into it is right out in front of you. Let's go get this thing.
What's up? What's up? Welcome, welcome, welcome. This your boy is Piano Man. I'm here. Round 2. Just like we always do here at the 4 o'clock hour. Hey, 5 o'clock somewhere. 2 o'clock somewhere, and everywhere, where you know how it go. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Long Run with Piano Man. Part 2, the evening edition, if you will. I'm your boys, Piano Man, and just having a good old time doing what we do. Retirement life is good and all that kind of stuff until I get ready to go back to work and, you know, all that good stuff because I'm used to working. I'm a working man. Yeah, buddy, I'm a working man, and I love to work. I was geared to work. I was reared to work. I was taught to work. And the Bible says a man that don't work shouldn't eat. And so that's the way that I go. And I love to eat, so I need to go to work. Yeah, what's up, Latoya Billingsley? The business is keep Holcomb, roll tide. Roll tide, sissy, Kimberly. I sent a shout out to you this morning. Didn't know if you were listening or not. I knew you were at work, sissy. But I sent a shout out to you this morning, Kimberly, just to let you know we were thinking about you here on the Long Run and all that good stuff. So I'm glad that you're here, sissy. Good morning. Good morning. Good evening to you. Hope you had a great day at work. Twister the Windwalker. What the business is, player? What's going on, bro? Good to see you. Nick Harden. What up, Nick? Roll tide. Roll tide. Roll tide to Nick. Roll tide to Latoya. Keith Holcomb. Roll tide to you. Twister. Roll tide to you. Let me see who else up in this. Who else up in the police? Nick Harden with the DSGB 84. What's up, bro? My brother representing them dogs. Sick 'em, boy. Sick 'em. Go get them, player. Go get them. Hey, Gwen. Roll tide to you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Who else up in here? Who else up in here? Stephen Hicks. What are the voices saying this evening? It don't matter what they saying. The No Mercy crew said you ain't getting no mercy. You're not getting any mercy. Roll tide. No mercy on Missouri. No mercy for Missouri. No mercy in Missouri. I don't give a flip about nothing but the tide. What's up, Jacory? Roll tide. Roll tide, Jacory. Good to see you. Roll tide to everybody in the chat. My producer, Dwight, is here. Roll tide to you, bro. All that good stuff. Now, I'm going to say this. I had a talk, and I'm being serious right about now. I'm very serious right about now. I am very serious. I'm serious about everything that I do. And, whether the show is informative, whether the show can be controversial, or whether the show is just downright entertaining and funny, I'm still very serious about what I do. But right now, I'm serious about something that I'm about to say. And here we go. I was in the chat. Hey, Truthful, what's up with you? Oh, no, you ain't you ain't more old school than me now. Hold up now. I'm just picking. What's up, Truthful Jones? Good to see you. Roll tide. I was in the chat with someone, a little after the show went off. I was talking with someone, and they were talking to me about some health challenges and everything. And they went on to tell me that when they're watching Alabama play, their blood pressure goes up like to an unhealthy stage. Please hear me what I'm about to say. They went to the doctor, and yes, they have high blood pressure, just that and the third, but it's like the least little thing sets them off and everything in a kind of sort of way, and they get excited and all that good stuff. And then when the game doesn't go the way that they think it should go, their blood pressure goes up. They already have high blood pressure, hypertension, all that good stuff, but the stress adds to it. I told this person, I said, look, it's just a game. It's just a game. Don't let this stress you out to a point to where when you go and take your blood pressure, it's in a bad way. It's in a bad way. Y'all listen. This is why I'm here on With the Long Run. This is why I moderate. This is why I act the way that I do. This is part of the reason why I have my mods. And I'm gonna say this, shout out to my mods and everything. But my mods know how I feel. My mods know what I stand for. My mods know. Matter of fact, there's one now. There's Bino, the GM. Good evening, Bino, the GM. He knows we don't play over here. We just don't do it. But what we don't allow also is for things to get out of hand to a point to where you're sick, and to where you got this migraine or you got this headache or you've got this because your blood pressure has gone up. Y'all, it's just a game. It's just a game. That's all it is. It's just a game. What's up, Dirk? What's up, Icebox? Good to see you, my man. It's just a game. None of this stuff should stress you out. And so I said that to say this, that even when we're in the chat, don't take things so personal. Don't take things so personal. Please don't. Don't take it personal. Please don't take it personal. It's just a game. It ain't like, oh, y'all, It's not like any of us are getting paid for loving the Alabama Crimson Tide or whomever your team is. It's not like you're getting paid. If you are, you need to let me in on that action. But don't let things like this stress you out. Don't let people stress you out. Don't let situations stress you out. Life is hard enough. This is supposed to be fun. This is supposed to be like your out, your stress relief, not adding to stress. Now, if the show becomes stressful and everything, then I know what I have to do. But I don't never want the show to be a stressor. And then what I don't want is for the games to be stressful. Those things are going to happen. There are going to be some games that we run away with, and there's going to be some games that's going to come down to the wire. Don't let those things, thank you, Jacory. It's uncalled for to let those things get to you. Don't do that. Please don't. I would hate, and I'm going all the way right here. I would hate for the ultimate to happen and you done stressed out over a ball game. You done stressed out because of over what somebody said in a chat, and now it has like wiped you out. You know, don't do that. Don't do that. It's just a game. It's just a game. Can we handle that? It's just a game. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. We have other things that's going on in life. We have other things that's going on in life. that's far more important than this. So I'm asking you to please use these games as a way of escape. Use this time even with Piano Man, KB, B Sharp, Coach Sean. Wait a minute, watch this, because I haven't done this in a while. Let me go down. Okay. Like Clint Lamb, Justin Riley, those guys at Bama Standard, Coach Marvin Constant, Coach Sean, Coach Carl, DSGB 84, The Final Whistle, Coach Al, Ty Hayes, B Sharp, KB, Tez, and SE Season, Jonathan Lewis, Way Outside, Kyle Henderson, the Tide 100.9, especially with my dude Ryan Fowler, Hall of Fame Jason over there, and Stephen M. Smith, Spalding Shody, Jake Merrill, Jant 716. Let me see. Bam Dam Sports. My boy Bobby Sprinkle. Wait a minute. Zach Pitcher Gaming. LaQuasia Gordon. Others. Tight Sports. The Alabama Football. Raj Herb and Raj podcast. There are plenty more. Plenty of them. All of these are there they're there for information. They're there for entertainment. They're there for fellowship, friends, making friends, this and that and the third. And it's connecting us from all points on the globe. But don't let it stress you out. Because as for me, when someone gets on my nerves, and I'm sitting here because I'm the big dude, and I can sit here in the chair and cancel the whole thing. You see what I'm saying? But we don't want to do that. So let's not stress each other out, and let's not allow anyone else to stress out somebody else. Because the one thing about it, and that's this here, we don't play. I'm gonna say this, ladies, for all the ladies that are in the chat. We don't play about our queens over here. When it comes to y'all ladies, we don't play. And then the other thing about it, we don't play even about the guys. That don't make us nothing like that. But we value friendship. We value relationships. We value that. So my guys are just as important as my queens are. My ladies, they are. And any lady that comes over here, we treat you right. So that's the way it's going to go. But I don't want nobody getting stressed out over a ball game. I would hate to have to come to your homegoing celebration and then knowing that you allowed a ball game to take you out. Don't get stressed out over that stuff. Thank you, sissy. We're friends in this chat. We're friends. But by that same token, when we're watching a ball game, whether you're doing it online or whatever, don't allow the game to stress you to the point that your blood pressure is in an unhealthy status. No, don't do that. It's just a game. I'm gonna tell you, like just like somebody told me, you up there hollering at the TV, and somebody told me one time, Wendell, they can't hear you. I felt like that small when they said that, but I went back to hollering at the TV anyway. Let me have my moment. Let me have my moment. Y'all just I'm like one of my former clients, leave me alone. Leave me alone. So anyway, Roll Tide Jeff, Roll Tide Brock. No, Brock, I was chatting with someone and their blood pressure was going up. They were telling me that their blood pressure I can't remember the number, but it was an astronomical number, Brock, when they're watching the ball game. And I said, no, that's not supposed to be. Don't let these games stress you out. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. So that's how that's what we're talking about, Brock. So I was just sharing it with the chat. Let's not do that. Okay. Let's not do that. We're here to have fun. We're here to talk about the Alabama Crimson Tide or whomever they're a fan of and everything. So so I was just sharing that with you. And by that same token, don't let nobody stress you out either. Even if it has nothing to do with the Alabama Crimson Tide or anything of that nature, don't even let people stress you like that. That's not cool. That's not healthy in any way. All right. So just know Piano Man loves everybody here, but I'm also concerned about everybody in here, right? I'm concerned. I'm very concerned about everybody in here. Exactly, Brock. It's just a game. It's just a game. I don't like it when Alabama lose either. I don't like it when the Steelers lose. I don't like it when the Lakers lose. I don't like it when the Baltimore Orioles or the Mets lose. I don't like it. I don't like that. I just don't like it. I don't like that. So, yeah, Lord. Hey, Carla, she with Steven again, y'all. Good to see you, Carla. So I'm just saying, please don't let this stuff stress you out. Because I don't want to have to come. And listen, when you get into stress like that, I'll come and you let me know. I'll come from where I am just to visit. Because that's how much I appreciate everybody. If it's in my power to come, I will come. I'll make sure and introduce myself to your family and blah, 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 and sit right there with them. That's what I was reared to do, man. I was reared to do that. What's going on here? I was reared to do that. I was reared to be like that. That's just me. I just believe in sharing with everybody. So, but I don't want to come there and you croaked out. Wait a minute. You done cracked up. Yeah, that's what it is. You done cracked up because of a ball game, or you done cracked up because of what somebody just said to you. No, we're not gonna have that. All right. So everybody just chill out. Just chill out. Hey, Patricia Purdue, roll tide. Roll tide. That's right. Who else didn't come up here? Dwight, yeah, you. Now I like it when them Ravens, no, I don't like it when them Ravens. Speaking of Ravens, the Ravens can't win without Lamar Jackson. Poor Ravens, they just Anyway, what's up, Chris Chapman? What the business is, man? OG doing all right. OG doing all right. I talked to Carla, she's good. Yeah. Jacory, okay, and we're gonna get this party cracking, but I just want to give a few words of it. Right, I know you don't want to hear it. I hope you don't want to hear. I know you don't want to hear that. You, Dwight, you nor Kimberly don't want to hear nothing about them Baltimore Ravens. But y'all are toast right about now. You're toast. You're getting toasted. Hey, ZNT Picture Show, what's up with you? That's my man Zach. Oh, before we go further. Now, I said something this morning. Two things I said this morning. I got to get this out the way. The first thing, I don't know what to believe about this Paul Feinbaum stuff, but I read later on, Dwight, where, and I was intending to shoot this to you. I read later on that whoever put this out about Feinbaum, they're saying that it's not true. They're saying it's not true. But then someone else is refuting that statement and said it is true. I don't know. It came up on my news feed through Discord this morning when we was on live. And remember, I read it to y'all and everything. And then later on, what's up, big dog? What's up with you? Then later on, about an hour or two later, then someone comes up. Good, Bobby. Okay, good. Then someone comes up later on through Newsbreak or something like that, Yahoo or something like that, on another feed saying that that the Feinbaum news is not true. I don't know, and to be quite honest with you, I could care less because I don't watch Feinbaum anyway. I just found the story interesting that ESPN said they were going to let him go or not have him appear on ESPN because of him running for Senate and trying to fulfill the fill the seat of Tommy Tuberville, who I think is going to be running for the governor of Alabama. So it's real interesting that you got this Keith, you got this one side saying they said it, and then another side said they didn't say it. It's just real interesting. But Piano Man really don't give two flapjacks and a piece of sausage. I don't care. I could care less because Feinbaum is like I said, he and Stephen A. Smith, they are two of the same kind to me. They're two of a kind. They seek audience, they seek attention, and they go with the hottest thing. OG Gill, what's up with you? What's up with you? Let me see, somebody else came up in Panama Jack. Yeah, you still celebrate, but Panama, at least you're not delusional. At least you're not delusional, but we'll talk about that later on. But yeah, but I found that interesting. I wanted to bring that up first while it was still on my brain, that one side is hollering that, yes, it's true that Feinbaum is being, whatever it was I read to y'all this morning. Wait a minute, let me see if I can find it. I don't know where Stars and Stripes just came up. Let's see what we got going here. Let me see. Here we go. Okay. As of 10:18 this morning, just everyone have faith. Amen, J. Cole. What's up with you, bro? Amen. Faith in Jesus Christ. And I'm glad I have it. I do. And I say that proudly. Disney has removed Paul Feinbaum from appearing on ESPN shows due to his interest in running for a U.S. Senate seat in Alabama. Now that's what was reported on via on a Discord chat that I'm in concerning NCAA football. Hey, good evening, KT. What the business is? You know what the business is. Quit playing, girl. And so Disney has removed Feinbaum according to this Discord. Like I said, then Yahoo comes along and says that is not true. I don't know. I don't care. Just stay tuned for further developments. We'll see. Now, a few minutes ago when I turned it on and everything, and I turned to the SEC network, he was on. And I think he does do live shows every day. But I will say this much. You can tell that something is going on with him. Something is happening. So I don't know. I'm not trying to read yay or nay into it. Like I said, I could care less because I'm here with the family. Okay. So, but anyway, but I find that quite interesting. Number two, now on the bigger and better things. Number two, let me ask y'all a question. Now, I'm talking to Bama fans now, to the non-Bama fans, thank you, Big. And I told y'all this morning, my stance on politics and religion, I don't discuss it. I don't want to hear it. I have my personal beliefs, but they have nothing to do with the long run with Piano Man and the show. All right. So anyway, but here's what the catch is. Here's what I want to know. How can I go about? I want that black hoodie that Coach DeBoer wears. I want me one of those. Now, can somebody tell me? Can somebody point me in that direction of a black hoodie like what Coach DeBoer wear or something similar? Okay, I need that. I want that in my life because see, when I come over, look here. When I come over on November 11th, the Lord willing, Come over on November, not the 11th, my bad. November the 22nd, my bad. The 22nd, when we play Eastern Illinois that day. Matter of fact, hold up here. I'm going to show you something. Let me go here. Come on, give it to me there. Yep. Let me see. Yeah, all right. We're going to do that. That's what we're going to do. Got to get it. All right. Now, here we go. Me too, Twister. Can someone tell me, KT, anybody? Because I know y'all be keeping up with that fashion thing a little bit. Can somebody please point me in the direction where I can find that black hoodie like what Coach DeBoer wear? That's what I want. Now, I'm going to tell you what. Now, I'm going to tell you this. Like it or love it or hate it, like it or not, and everything. Coach DeBoer really done started a trend. He has started a trend. I don't know if anyone has noticed it. A lot of the fan base loves when he wears that black hoodie, and they're saying every time he wears it, we win. Okay, whichever, whatever floats your boat. But I'm with you, J. Cole. I want to buy a black hoodie. I want to buy one. So can someone, Keith said he has no idea. Can someone in the chat, and I'm like I said, KT, any of y'all, me too, Kimberly, Coach DeBoer can wear that hoodie every day of the week if he want to. It don't matter to me. Just so I like it when he wears it on that Saturday and he walking up and down that field. Now, I'm gonna tell you what'll be cool. I'm gonna tell you what'll be cool. If he had on that doggone black hoodie with some black khakis or some black jeans, you see what I'm saying? And got on Fanatics. Okay, I'm gonna see, but I want that, and that's what I'm gonna wear to, like I said, the Lord willing, on November the 22nd. I'm gonna wear my black hoodie, and I'm gonna have me a black Alabama hat on, and I'm gonna have my own blackout going. It'll be an unofficial blackout. That's right. That's right. I do Academy Sports, and okay, J. Cole, I appreciate it. Please look it up and let Piano Man know. And I'm willing to pay for that. Yes, sir. If it's good enough for my coach, it's good enough for Piano Man. That's what I'm saying. Now, we all know, and I love Coach Saban. That was the GOAT and everything. But Coach Saban didn't start no dress trend like that. But look what Coach DeBoer has done. People are talking about the black hoodie. And so that lets you know right there that when people when they dance to the beat of their own drum or march to the beat of their own drum, and especially when it begins to be successful, people take notice. They take notice. Okay, caller Fanatics. All right. Hold up for a minute. Let me get on my. See, y'all, let me tell you something. Piano Man is learning to be very, very sufficient. And if you see me turning away from the camera for just a minute, and I see that, Twister. I see that. Let me see something for a minute. Here it is. I found it. I sure did. You were right. Who said Fanatics? Who said that? Who said Fanatics? Carla. I went straight to it. Come on, let me see this. Let me see it. Let me see it. Hold it. Hold it. Yes, Lord. There it is. There it is. Uh-huh. Sure is. Yeah. I know y'all can't see it, but I found it on right there. Close enough. I'm yeah, Lord. If you go to somebody said Google, all I did was Google Alabama Crimson Tide black hoodies, and that's what I got. Okay. I'm not worried about all that. Okay. All I'm going to say is we were talking about something this morning. All I'm going to say is they're expecting, for what I just read in another interview, on another article right here, they are expecting Jaden Roberts to make a contribution this weekend. So they said he's working his way back in. We're going to see what's what. All right. Yeah, Jeff. Hey, Jeff, I saw that. $79.99. I saw that, bro. I saw that. I'll pay for it. Sure will. I'm gonna find that, bro. Just to show as I tell you. I want a black. Yes, sir, Bob. See something there. Hold up a minute. Let me go back. That one. That one. It's the same one. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Now this one here. Let's see what we got. I'll take it. Our O-line is getting better with confidence, and Ty Simpson, the O-line is coming along together. Yeah. You got to watch out for. Hold up. Let's catch up here. Cause I'm for $37. Yeah, but you got to watch those too. Yeah, I'm with be careful of those with that's the cheap ones like that. Be careful of that. Be careful of that. Be careful of that. Sit with that. Now, when you find them over $50, that's the good stuff. Now, I ain't telling you, but sometimes you find some for cheap like that, but just be careful of that. There we go. That's right. So I'm just saying, man. Yeah, be careful at the $37 one, bro. Be careful. Yeah, Jam is back. Double L, what's up? Ben, what you think about the UCLA win? That was something, huh? Happy for those guys. You know what? I'm gonna tell you this. As happy as I am for UCLA, and I'm going to say this, and if anybody watched any of the replays, Nico balled out. He really did. Whether you like him or no, he balled out. He really did. But wait a minute. But big dog, but as happy as I am for UCLA winning, I'm more happier that it happened to Penn State. I'm happy. I'm happy it happened to them. Now, why am I saying that? I've been saying for the longest time, Penn State is overrated. They're overrated. Penn State is overrated. I'm just saying. Hey, Bama ball number 9, what's up with you? Penn State is overrated. Overrated, I'm telling you. And I'm glad that it happened. I'm glad Oregon beat them. Because let me tell you something. Penn State, I kept telling you, they couldn't win the big game. So they've already lost to Oregon. Now they can't win the medium game, a game that they were supposed to win. But it also goes to show you anybody can get beat on any given Saturday, any given Sunday, they can be beat. Any given Friday night, any given time, they can be beat. They really can. But y'all, a Penn State team going into UCLA, like what someone said today, with a interim coach, an interim offensive coordinator or defensive coordinator, all that good stuff. Everybody's interim, and they beat you with the interims. That's an embarrassment. That's an embarrassment. That's not supposed to happen like that. That's an embarrassment. That's why I'm saying that, you know, everybody was hollering about Penn State. And when I say everybody, especially their fan base, and we even had some Penn State folks to come up in here bragging about Penn State. Where are they today? Where are you? Where you at, Penn State fans? Where you at? Show yourself. Because you know you're going to get it. And you still got, let me go get my Bible. Oh, here we go. Let me get my Bible. Here we go. Now, here's Penn State now. Mind you, they were picked. They were picked to win the Big Ten. They were picked to win that whole ball of wax. Penn State. Happy Valley folks. Joe Paterno and all that crew. Penn State. It looks nice, don't it, J. Cole? It is. Well, you know what? And exactly, Jacory. But they're not going to win it this time. They're not going to win it this time. I don't see the Big Ten winning the Natty 3 years in a row. You're not going to give me that. I'm not going to accept that. Exactly. Miami tried to give the win away to FSU. Yeah, they relaxed too early. They relaxed too early. They didn't keep the hammer. They didn't keep the hammer down. I got you, big dog. But see, you're different. You're different, bro. You're different, big dog, because the Penn State folks were just so sure that this was going to be their year. Now watch this. I don't like doing this too much, but here we go. I've got 3 games marked for Penn State. I got it right here. Oregon, Ohio State, Indiana. But now they've lost to Oregon, and they lost to UCLA. All right. 2 conference games. 2 conference games. They're just like FSU, Florida State. You lost your 2 conference games down. 2 of them down. And a lot of people will say, well, that's not bad. Yes, it is bad if everybody else keeps winning. I'm glad Penn State lost. I'm glad they lost, because here you go. Now, Saturday, they're playing Northwestern. They should beat them. Then they go to Iowa. And then they go to Ohio State. They go to Iowa. Then they go to Ohio State. I'm just saying. I see one more loss for Penn State, and that's at Ohio State. But even if they beat Ohio State, let me see something else. Now, here's the catch, even with Ohio State. I'm not calling for an upset. I'm just going to say, have the upset alert on standby. Ohio State goes to Illinois. They go to Illinois. Illinois could pull a rabbit out the hat. They could pull one. I'm just kind of talking about the whole ball of wax because, see, I keep saying this weekend, not only is Alabama and Missouri important, but you got, like I said, you got the other SEC games we talked about, and now you got like Ohio State and Illinois playing. You've got here's another one. I forgot about this one. You also have Michigan going to USC. This top 10 thing, this top 25 thing is really about to get interesting. Exactly, Keith. The domino, I'm gonna put that in the big chat right here. The dominoes are starting to fall in place. This is why Piano Man is harping upon Twister, you, Jeff. Let's talk for a minute. There you go, you, Jeff. Let's talk for a minute. This is why Piano Man keeps saying, pay attention to the games around us. Not just, and I know we in the No Mercy crew and all that kind of stuff. But when it comes down to rankings and everything, I'm of the firm persuasion that even though you got the CFP rankings coming later on and everything, but a lot of that also is contingent upon what's happening, what's going on with the what's up, Twister? You here?
Roll Tide. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
I am.
man. I'm just saying that a lot of it, Twister. I'm just saying that a lot of them, a lot of this the CFP poll, they're gonna refer back to the AP poll. They're gonna look and see how long you were up there and what you did and what you didn't do and all that kind of stuff. This is why I say that we got to watch the whole thing. We were talking about that this morning, right, Twister?
Yeah.
This morning, I go, Jeff. All right, hold up. I got Jeff on here. Jeff. What's up, Jeff?
Not much, fellas. Just chilling.
Yeah, I hear you. So if I would just I just want to have a conversation about, I know we love Alabama and all that kind of stuff, but I'm going to step outside of that and look at the whole top 25 and how some things are about to shape up, because I've been saying this the whole time that this top 25, these next few weeks are going, it's going to be some shakeups somewhere. So what do y'all say?
You can go first, Joe.
Well, I'm saying Oklahoma's gonna beat Texas. Put them out of the picture.
You think that for real? You think now? I kind of think so too, but I'm being facetious right here. You think they're gonna put? You think they're gonna put them out?
That'll put them out of the playoff.
So, what about you, Twist? Let's just deal with that game, Oklahoma, Texas. Because that's SEC. You think who you? Okay, you said this morning, Twister, you're gonna take who? Oklahoma. And so, Jeff, you just said Oklahoma as well, right?
Yep.
All right. Well, let's go to another game. All right. So let's just hold that point right there. There ain't too much to talk about in that game because, honest to goodness, y'all really about right. Because if
Oklahoma wins, it's over. Texas.
It's over. But check this out. Dwight just brings up an interesting point too, though. And let's wrap. Texas is already out of the picture. They're not ranked anymore. Now let me ask this question: if Texas beats Oklahoma, if the roles are reversed and Texas wins, does that kind of puts them back in the picture, or are they still?
No, I think it puts them back in the picture because they beat Oklahoma, which is pretty much a man killer right now.
Okay, what about it, Twist?
I think so too. What is Oklahoma ranked?
Fourth, fifth, something like that.
Yeah,
somewhere along.
Oh yeah, they up there.
Fourth or fifth, somewhere.
It's all around material, though. You know, it's what he's supposed to do, but it's all about material. If material can play his game, Texas is toast.
But you know what? Material's not playing this week. Remember, Material's out for a month.
Yeah.
Material won't be playing this week. And so we're going to...
I heard that backup.
Still got that defense. Oklahoma still got that defense, though.
Yeah, I heard the backup's pretty good.
Yeah, the backup is pretty good. But...
And Arch Manning is not playing his. I mean, it's sad when your own family says he must be adopted. Peyton Manning said that.
Man, let me tell you something. See, first of all, let's just call a spade right here, y'all. Texas O-line is just like LSU. They got the same problem with the O-line. Because Texas had quite a few from the previous year. Some of their O-line, a lot of those guys went to the NFL. So they had to kind of reload. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And so I think this is what's happening with Texas. But also Texas had another problem, and some people didn't hear me say it, but they have a DB problem. And they've had a DB problem for the last 2 hours talking. That Michael Penix Jr., Coach DeBoer, when they played him in that semifinal game, Penix Jr. lit them up. He lit them up. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
He lit them up.
Yeah, he did.
And their DBs, those DBs, man, were toast. He toasted them. Well, for the last couple of years, This is where Texas has had their biggest issues at DBs. They were not solid all the way across. They were not solid. Their D-line, their linebackers were pretty good, but their DBs were not solid. They were not solid. So now you got a whole problem with the Texas on their own DBs on defense. But it also looked like this past Saturday that Texas just had a whole problem with their defense from front to back. I'm just saying. It looked like they just having a whole problem. So Saturday when they play Oklahoma, and I went to it, and we gonna see. We gonna see. We gonna see.
Yeah.
I really don't have that much more to say about that game because
Well, you know what? Hold on. Do you know what really carried Texas? It's with their wide receivers. I mean, they have some damn good wide receivers. That's what carried Texas, and they don't have no more. You take away the X factor, and what you got? You got Manning that's going on. That's there because of his name, and he can't even. I mean, he can't even beat a piddly team. So,
bro, I'm gonna tell both of y'all. I just don't see it. I don't get it. I'm just not enthused or at all impressed at all from the word go. I've said it before. I'm gonna say it again. Texas is overrated, and now they're proving what how I feel is true. Not that I what I say matters or anything. I just called it like I saw it, and like I said, I went back and watched Texas spring game. Arch Manning was torching that first team deal. But anyway, so Texas loses to Oklahoma.
Florida.
So here we go. Let's look at another.
Lost to Florida last week.
Oh yeah, man. And DJ Lagway and them, they did.
Let that defense up. Bad.
They did them. They did them up something serious. But let's look at another game. Let's look at another game for Saturday. Here we go. Let me go
All right.
to the SEC. I'm going back to the SEC. Here we go. You got Georgia and Auburn. Now, me and Twist talked about that this morning. We talked about this going by the graveyard. You just don't do it.
Georgia gonna be tripping over chicken bones.
You don't do it. You don't do it. But Jeff, and then I'm going to let Twister get in on this because he know I know how Twister feels, but I'm gonna see to change the news this morning. But Jeff, how do you feel about that Georgia Auburn game?
Auburn's got a good defense. I will give them that. But getting sacked 7 times, and he probably just got sacked again. Yep, there it was. That's not good. I mean, so their O-line has got some problems. Georgia is coming off a win, and they're pumped and ready to go. So, even though it's in chicken bone land, I'm gonna say Georgia wins. It'll be a close one.
I hear you, man. But so you think Georgia gonna take it? Okay.
Yep.
I'm coming back to you.
I don't like neither one of them, though.
What? Me neither. I can't stand them, but man, bro.
Right.
I listen. I can't even bet on that game, but Georgia beat. Kimberly said Georgia win. Big Dog said Auburn with the upset.
He's gonna go against me anyway.
Wait, say that again.
He's gonna go against me anyway. Big Dog.
Oh, okay.
I done told him already. Let's just talk about Big Dog. I just want to say something to Big Dog, and that's all I'm going to say. Big Dog, you lost to Georgia in overtime. Okay, just open your ears and listen real good. We beat Georgia in regular time, and we held them to 21 points. Now you can talk.
Okay. Where were we? Oh, it's my go, right?
Go ahead, Twist.
Okay. Paper said Georgia can beat Auburn. But, hey, Auburn got that advantage at home. The graveyard, the woo land.
Kickbone land.
That's the only advantage they got against Georgia. But on paper, man, that offensive line for old Mr. Freeze ain't gonna hold up. No, Mr. Arnold is gonna be sacked probably about 10 more times. If they tighten up that old line, old Mr. Freeze,
About that, got a phone call.
it's gonna be a long night again. It's gonna be a long night. Well, Georgia, Georgia gonna win, but like I said, man, who knows what Auburn got in their hand? Auburn is very unpredictable.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I don't give a damn about no. I ain't studying none of them. I don't give a damn about now one of them. So I'm going to say in my analysis, I'm gonna be an analyst on this one. I'm gonna say Georgia.
And
But Georgia's defense will be that.
Yeah, and that crowd, man, Auburn better focus on that game. That crowd will get you hell too.
man,
So
I'm still saying, man, you just don't whistle going by the cemetery now.
I'm trying to tell you.
Walk on by. Look here. You don't listen. It's what's up, bro?
Roll Tide.
Pancake.
Roll
And
Tide.
you don't piss in the wind. You don't do that. That ain't what you do. You don't do that. And you don't look at another man's wife. And you don't go by that darn cemetery whistle. You just don't do it. I don't like the vibe. I don't like the vibe of this game. I don't like the vibe. I'm not feeling the vibe, bro.
I'll say something. I ain't trying to interrupt here, but I've heard this week if you freeze, go 0-2, and lose to Georgia at home, and turn around and lose to Missouri at home, there's talk around Auburn right now that Hugh Freeze may be gone. Because that's a 0-4 start. It's gonna be 0-4 start.
How much do they owe them still, though?
You know what, bro? I'm gonna tell you, like we were talking this morning. I'm gonna look at this thing one game at the time. Now, they lost to Oklahoma. Let's see something here. They lost to Oklahoma. Okay, let me see. Let me go to this Auburn schedule right quick. Let me go to them. Let me
Go
get
ahead.
the Bible out right quick. Let me get the good book out. All right. They beat Baylor, Oklahoma. They lost to Texas A&M, right?
yeah,
All right. They play in Georgia. Yeah, I see what you mean now, bro. Because it could be.
Yeah.
But you see, but the blessed thing is that they got both Georgia and Missouri at home. Now, they have them at home. So the odds are actually in their favor. They're actually in their favor. But
that ain't gonna matter because they are undisciplined ass team. I'm just telling. Auburn has bigger problems than people know. That offensive line is the worst in the SEC. It ain't even close. They have the most false starts in college football alone. The most. They are terrible. Hugh Freeze's offense. That offense. I don't know who calling what over there, but it's ferocious. It's bad.
it's terrible. Like I said, Mr. Freeze, why you allow them sacks every goddamn month? I mean,
You know how many times they were sacked not last week, but week before against A&M 7 times.
Oklahoma. Yeah. So that's bad. that's terrible. That is very terrible. And then Georgia come to town and they can't rush the quarterback. Yeah, that's gonna be even worse.
Because I told y'all this morning, it's going to be Auburn's offense against Georgia's defense. But then the other part of that is Auburn has a pretty good defensive front. They really do. But we're going to see how Georgia's run game is going to be affected, how their run game will be affected. But I'm telling you now, but if Gunnar Stockton can find some opening against Auburn's DBs, it's going to be a long night for Auburn. It's going to be a long night.
I will give Auburn this. I will give Auburn credit. They do got some NFL talent on defense. I'll give them that.
Oh yeah,
they do. They got Keldrick Falk. They got who the other guys they got? I can't think of their names, but they got some guys on the defensive line. I think that are pretty good. I think Crawford is one. I don't know his first name.
Crawford, they got and Harris and Sylvester Smith.
Yeah.
They
has been keeping them in game. If Auburn had an offense, they'd be a top team. They would. And I hate saying that, but if Auburn offense could put it together, they would be a top team, and they would be a problem for a lot of teams. But the thing is, Hugh Freeze can't get it together over there.
Yeah,
that offense can't get. I don't know, and you can't blame it on Jackson Arnold because he don't have time to throw the foot. He just don't.
Not at all.
And
Not at all.
the thing is, you got. I mean, you literally went out and spent money to get a guy like the Georgia Tech receiver Eric Singleton. This guy, he don't have near the yards he should have. He don't have near the touches that he should have. He don't. Cam Coleman don't have near the stats that he should have. I mean, it's just bad right now. Auburn offense is in a shell. They just can't get out from under themselves on themselves. And Georgia pass rush ain't good, but I tell you what, they might get pressure on doggone Arnold because that offensive line is the worst I ever seen Auburn have.
Well, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see. But I'm just saying, man, getting the vibe on it is this one because I'm gonna say this again, and I'm not.
Auburn is voodoo. Yeah.
But then the other part of that though is too. But let me ask both of y'all something. Am I choppy? Am I coming in choppy?
No, we hear you good.
No.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay. Because Kimberly saying the fast sound and real choppy, and some of them are saying, I don't know what's up with the audio. Guess just bear with us because I'm hearing y'all fine.
Oh, the audio before I joined, before I requested to join, and I was still just in the comments listening. It was choppy. I don't know why. I don't know if it's this the site thing that you use to get people on here with, like us in the chat with you in the box, but I mean it did sound a little choppy earlier.
Yeah, they're saying everyone is choppy, and I don't know why because I'm hearing y'all fine.
Yeah,
that's weird.
Let me see something.
Maybe it's early on. I probably wasn't paying no attention to it, but it sounds good to me.
Y'all try to close. Everybody in the chat, y'all try to close out y'all's YouTube and go back and type in or find his channel again and then come back in.
Because I don't know. They're saying all of us are choppy, and I don't understand why.
That's strange. Well, that sucks. Yeah, but while you fixing that, I'm gonna talk to Twister here.
Twister, I think Alabama's coming together every week, man. I see our run game is getting back to the standard, I think. And we ain't seen our run game. Jam Miller, man, he put on a show. He put on
He
a
did.
show, man.
He sure
And
did.
that's what he could do. That's the Jam Miller I know. That's the
Mhm.
healthy Jam Miller I saw this weekend.
Yeah.
And I'm just telling you, man, if Alabama can be consistent on offense and in that red zone and score touchdowns instead of field goals, and we can get that running game up to the highest peak, Alabama's going to be a problem this year.
I'm gonna tell you, y'all check this out. Alabama is already a problem.
We are absolutely.
Alabama's already a problem. I'm just gonna call it for what it is, players. Alabama is already a problem. And you just said it, Brock. You just said it too, Twister. But I'm just gonna use the word trending.
Trending. Yep.
Trending.
Mm-hmm.
They're trending. And they're trending in the right direction, and they're slowly peaking. It's like you got something on the stove, and it is just boiling. I mean, but it's slowly simmering. It's a slow boil.
Every week I'm seeing this Alabama team play. I'm seeing the edge. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing that edge that Kalen DeBoer said that they have. You know, this weekend, against Vandy. But guess what? That second half, Alabama has always been a second half team, even during Saban. Let me tell you what, we made the best adjustments I've seen since in the Kellen DeBoer era. I'm just being honest, especially on the defensive side of the ball. Man, what a job by Kane Womack. As much as me and KB and all of us give, Kane Womack, mess all the time, man, this guy, he adjusted to the perfect way to stop and put Diego Pavia in the most uncomfortable position. I did not see how defeated Diego Pavia looked out there on that field in the second half. He just knew he was in trouble.
You know why though, right, bro? You knew they took him. They made him go on third and long. When you see they kept him in a third and long, especially in that second half. But you could tell that the game was even getting ready to turn in the direction of Alabama going toward halftime. You could you could tell that it was
after that strip fumble, it was a whole different ball game.
Alabama found a particular lodging place, if you will, on both offense and defense that kept Vanderbilt off kilter the whole game. For the rest of the game, let's put it like that. Because, like I said before, and I told someone in the chat this morning, you take away those two long runs by Vanderbilt, actually they did nothing on offense.
They didn't do nothing. Yeah.
They really didn't do anything. People taking the two long runs, and now, do we need to shore up on defense?
Absolutely.
We sure do.
Yeah.
We sure do.
Yep.
I'm not saying that we don't.
The board said today in his press conference, we're not even close where we need to be, where we want to be.
And I love it when
I love that. I love to hear that limit for this team, man. I'm just saying, bro. Like Ty Simpson, man, I can't thank this guy enough how much I appreciate him to be our quarterback out there. And for him to stay those 4 years, man. And I'm going to tell you what, man, it has tremendously paid off for not just him, but the University of Alabama. It really has.
Well, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna say this, and we were talking about this morning, Twister and I. We were discussing this morning about how things just be running a little different. Now we know Ty made a lot of mistakes Saturday. He made them, but he also did a lot of things right.
Yeah.
There were a lot of things he did right. Now, Twister and I were discussing, just kind of bring you up to speed. Twister and I were discussing this morning about the interception. Hey, Stacy, go dog, what's up with you? Good to see you. We talked about that interception, right?
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion, and Twister kind of said it, Cuevas wasn't there where he needed to be. You just needed 1 yard. And if you had ran the ball,
I would have ran it. I would have ran
running
it.
on.
Yeah.
You were running on.
Yeah.
And you could, but I also understand.
I think the reason, let me say this. I think the reason y'all that we started out throwing the ball so much in the season is because Ryan Grubb wants Ty Simpson to get that confidence that he can go out there and sling that rock. You know what I mean? He can go out there and put up numbers. And he wants him to build that confidence and have that fire in him. Because the more he throw the football, the more I see Ty Simpson just get more and more confident. More and more. Each throw. Dart here, dart there, dart here, dart there. And let me tell you what, he don't only attack the middle of the field like he's been doing. Now he's attacking the edge, the side. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
he's attacking the corners.
Yeah.
He's going for the corners. He's doing that. And the one thing that I'm liking to Twister, one thing I'm liking to Brock, and that's this here. He's throwing them open. He's throwing them open. He's put at a point to where they're going to get there. If that makes any sense, they're going to get there. And just always remember now, speed is a killer. Speed kills.
Yep.
Speed hurts. I've been saying it for the last 2-3 weeks. Watch Latsier Brooks.
yes, sir.
Pay attention to him.
He don't make mistakes. That kid is smooth.
He's smoother than a slick nickel.
He's a smooth operator. That's what he is.
Smooth operator.
Yes, sir.
And I'm just saying now, when he gets the taste of that end zone one time, just one time,
It's gonna be over.
all it's gonna take for him is one time.
It's gonna be.
When he gets the taste of that end zone one time, then you're gonna have a problem. The defenses are gonna have a problem on their hand with Germ, Ryan, Isaiah, and Brooks.
Yep.
Coupled with the fact, and I'm gonna tell you what's coming. Y'all watch Piano Man here.
Don't forget about Cravens. He's a good
Rico Scott.
He's a problem too.
Rico.
And he have a lady. You saw how he jumped over that boy?
Yeah.
When he caught that screen pass? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm telling you now, but I'm finna give you somebody else to watch. And you got Rico Scott. We got that. Them wideouts gonna do their thing. Watch Caleb L. And Derek Meadows has yet to shine. He's coming too. Forgot about him.
Yep.
People bring in, they don't talk about Derek Meadows, but Derek Meadows is a bad man.
And he's tall, he's lengthy, he's very athletic, man. Absolutely.
Very. So you sit down and start thinking about it for just a minute, y'all. So let's go down, Jern, Ryan, Isaiah. Just those three alone makes you shiver right there. But now you're adding Brooks.
Yep.
Then you're going to add Rico Scott. Then you're going to add Derek Meadows.
Don't
forget
about
Cole
Jalen Hale.
Jalen Hale.
He ain't even played yet. Just wait. We ain't even. I'm telling you.
And so J. Cole says, I like him, piano man. He's going to play show out this weekend. But Keith Holcomb also said the whole team is beginning to come together.
Yep.
That's why I said they're trending
as a family.
That's why
they like a brotherhood. Yep.
Yeah, and they are trusting whatever the system is on both of them. They're trusting the system.
And the offensive line is building that connection with each other. They're building that chemistry, and even the freshmen, man, like Michael Carroll, he is flossing right now.
Him, Formby,
Wilkin Formby, yeah.
Formby still gets
he got beat by number 99. He ran through him.
Yeah.
He's getting better though, but
he
needs to tighten it up a little bit.
He's came a long way.
Yeah.
As much as you want to say he gave up that one sack, let me tell you, if y'all don't remember that USF game, remember how terrible he looked? He was
oh my God! Don't even bring that up. Please don't bring that up.
Like he's came a long way for me. Lunch tray.
See,
bro, they attacked him that whole game. They attacked the right side that whole game against South Florida. Don't even mention that.
Fellas, I'm telling y'all what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on the return of Jaden Roberts.
Yep.
I'm waiting on that.
Me too. Yeah, bring back the Hulk.
I think he's gonna have an edge. I think he's gonna have an edge because he's been, he ain't been out there on that field, and when he gets out there, I think Jaden gonna show up, man. I really do. I think Jaden's gonna come out there and prove a point and prove that he is the hope for a reason.
He's the hope.
Yep.
He's the strongest man on the
I love that guy, man. He's one of my favorite. One of my favorites on the team, man.
I'm wearing a Jaden Roberts shirt right now. That's my dog. That's my dog, man.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Nice.
That's my dog.
Alabama's 3 wide receivers, Isaiah Horton, Jeremy Bernard, and Ryan Williams, almost have 400. Well, I think Jerm has 400, but Isaiah Horton almost has 400 yards already with 3 touchdowns. Jerm has 5 touchdowns, and then also Ryan Williams has 3 with almost 400 yards.
That's where the danger comes in. That's where the danger comes in.
I'm just saying. And guess what? We ain't even hit the halfway mark just yet.
And that's why, and Brock, that's why I have to agree. And me and Twister, Twister and B Sharp, we're talking about this morning. And this is where I have to agree with Governor JB. And that's this here. We're coming into where we are about to find out what Alabama is all about. After the one game at the time, so I'm not even looking ahead. But your midterm actually will be next week.
Go.
You see what I'm saying? And see, that game is normally in the daytime.
Mm-hmm.
It's normally a day game. But now, when you win, I keep telling y'all, winning settles everything. Winning does it. But I think what people are enthused about and what they are impressed with is how Alabama is winning mistakes, making adjustments on both sides of the ball. And seeing that's what was missing last year, but you didn't really know how to do it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Now we did,
I think this is what I think, because everybody to that Florida State performance, right? But the way this team has put it put that game behind them and has
Right.
moved forward without really thinking about that loss, during the other big games is just incredible to me, man. Because they don't look like it looks like the coach look, yeah, we lost and we won, fine. You know what I'm saying? But that's not who we are now. You know what I'm saying? That's not the same Alabama team you see now.
Look, you see what Keith said? Hey, guys, we haven't played a complete game yet.
Nope.
I saw where Susan said, I'm waiting on a complete game. When I see how the complete game gonna look, I'm gonna turn the TV off. Because I'm not gonna be a witness no wrongdoing. That's gonna be a whole crime. That's gonna be a crime scene waiting to happen.
And then Ryan Grove finally getting it together. And Kane Proctor is involved in there. You got a big old offensive line playing tight end and freaking fullback.
Playing at a high level like that, you know Ryan Grove knows his stuff, and he's elite because Ty Simpson, man, he has more. Him and Ty Simpson and Ryan Grove, they are like father and son, man.
Yeah.
Have y'all not seen them around each other? I mean, man, I love it.
And wait a minute, Brock. Wait a minute, Twister. Yeah, and don't look now. But y'all do know Ryan Grubb is actually a former O-line coach. Remember that now.
I forgot about that.
He's an O-line guy. He is not a quarterback guru or a wide receiver guru at all. He's an O-line guru.
That's why you use the one old line
See,
running the ball.
You know
That's
what?
why
He said he challenged the running backs this weekend. He told the running backs, go out there and do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Go out there and prove yourself. He challenged our running backs this weekend. And J.M. Miller, he answered the bell.
And
don't forget about Kevin Riley, because he coming.
He coming. They're all coming. But I'm also loving what's working now. Let's just continue to build on it. That's all.
Yes.
Let's continue to build on it. Let's continue to build on it. And so, fellas,
special teams, the only thing I got a problem with.
Please don't look, Brock just killed my dream. You just turn it.
I gotta say it though, man. Special teams gotta tighten it up,
especially in the kicking game.
Yep.
Especially kicking game.
And Blake Dowd, that punt was terrible. He gave them great field position. I did not like that. No. Can't have that. You gotta pin them deep. You gotta pin them deep. You can't do that.
So we've got to play, but we've got to that has to be addressed. And when all of that begins to click, fellas, when off the site, I'm with you see what Latoya said. I can't wait to see a complete game. It may bring tears to my eyes.
Man, I'm telling you. We look at I don't want to get too crazy, but Alabama's looking like the standard at these past few weeks. They have. And they took care of business. They put their head down and they went to work. And they ain't been on no doggone X and getting and watching film and chasing that playbook. You know what I mean? So, and trying to get better and what they made mistakes on. And let me tell you something about I know about Ty Simpson already. As I learned about our quarterback, right? He makes a mistake, but you know what? He don't make that same mistake twice. I learned that about Ty Simpson.
I'm gonna tell you like this, Brock and Twister. This is something that I like about Ty. I like when he's hears that the stats, he has the stats right there in his hand when he's conducting an interview.
He sure does
right there in his hand, and he looks at everything that is going on, and he'll say, "Oh, that's not good. Oh, we did that. Oh, that's not good. We got to come up in this area." And he
calls himself out too. He calls himself out. He said, I got to get rid of the ball sooner. He said, I can't take these sacks. See, he knows.
Yeah.
He knows his mistakes already. You know what I'm saying? And he's already in his head, in his brain. He's saying, "Look, I got to fix this already." You know what I'm saying? I gotta get this fixed for next game. So,
and I'm gonna say this though, Twister and Brock, check this out. But you also have a guy who knows his limitations.
Yes.
Who knows what he's not as athletic to do. He knows that. So he does. He plays within the system. He plays within what he knows he can do that only when that's available to improvise. Don't just come out don't come out the huddle saying, "I'm going to do this and blah, 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 blah." No. Let the play develop.
You know what he does? He's so smart. Let me tell you how good Ty is as a quarterback. I noticed he will watch that safety or that linebacker, and as soon as that linebacker, that safety, turn them hips, that ball out so quick and beautiful, it make your head spin.
And you know, and sometimes when he is rushed, you know, that's just a natural instinct of rushing the ball sometime, and you know, you'll make a mistake. But his mistakes is calling it for what it is. That he's that dude. He's that dude. He's that dude. And so, man, hats off to Ty, the captain, and hats off to our guys for playing well right now. But the thing we got to do is the guys have to keep it up.
Yeah.
Increase the pressure. Days off. 2 weeks off.
Because it's a long season. It's a long season. We just now getting in it up. We got to be ready, prepared each and every week, man. You got Missouri undefeated going into their house this weekend. You got Tennessee coming to town. You got South Carolina on the road. We got to go to doggone Williams Bryan Stadium, whatever it's called. Got to go down there. I think, do we have bye week after South Carolina? Or am I crazy? I think it's a bye week.
We have a play here before LSU. Yeah.
Yeah. And then after LSU, we got to play Oklahoma at home.
Yep.
Back-to-back top teams in the country at home.
That's why we can't talk about the other teams like an Auburn team or Oklahoma, man. We got, like I said, we got freaking Mizzou this week. We got Tennessee.
Mizzou ain't nothing to play with. We got to take these boys serious.
I heard they got a good running back, too.
Our boys got to go out there and handle it.
I heard Mizzou got a good running back, too.
They do. Have a good
The best running back in the SEC. Oh, it's on the ground. Like, and he has, I think, 9 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Some crazy stat, man. Yeah,
he's coming. But the thing about it is, Bam, I'm gonna say this, and Oh, I forgot. Y'all, please, y'all. That dude, Ahmad Hardy.
Ahmad.
He's no joke either. Ahmad Hardy ain't no joke either, man. On that wide out, he's no joke. But y'all forgive me for my ill manner. Please forgive me for my ill manner, bro. Forgive me for my ill manner, Twister. I forgot to say, I forgot to give a shout out and Johnny Wannabe. I forgot to give y'all a shout out. Y'all play, one of them wanted to play and the other one tried to play. And you just, you fell a little short this week, the last week. But, you tried. So, from Long Run, Piano Man, shout out to you. God bless you. But forget y'all. We told you.
Hardy from Mississippi. Y'all know Hardy from Mississippi.
Yeah.
That boy from Mississippi. I ain't know that. And he's a sophomore, 5'10", 208 pounds. He's got 103 career carries. He got 730 yards, 9 touchdowns. That boy, that's a bad man right there. Bad man.
What am I looking for? Where's my here we go. Let me go here. And you know what? And I don't do this too often, but because I really don't believe in it. But here we go.
This is an early game though. 11 o'clock kick. Woo!
All right, here we go. All right.
Them boys gonna have to pour some cold water on their head or something. Get them awake. Go out there and get to work. That's an early game.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
We gotta be ready, man.
This what I was looking at this. All right. You got you got your leaders right here, like what Brock just got to talking about. Ty has thrown for right at 1,500 yards.
He's the SEC leading passer.
Yeah, he's throwing it right. He's right at 1,500 right now, and so Pro Bowler, effect 1,203. Now on your rushing yards, John Miller is 182, and Ahmad Hardy 730. Receiving yards, Jerm 392. So you might well say 400, and that's pretty cool. Sacks.
I'm telling you, they got some dudes.
Wilson from Missouri has 3.5, and LT Overton has 1.5, and tackles Justin Jefferson 29, and Trotter with 28. So they're going neck and neck.
They're even on, yeah. They're close. Yeah,
they're pretty even. They're pretty even. So Bama has to bring their A game this year. But here's the catch. Here's the catch. And pull my Bible out. Pull out my Bible. Here's the catch. Let me pull out my Bible. Let me pull out the good book. And we're going to good old Missouri. All right. Here's where the difference comes in. And I don't do this too often, but Central Arkansas, Kansas, Louisiana, South Carolina, Massachusetts. That's who they play.
Yeah.
Bama, on the other hand, we already know. Florida State, ULM, Wisconsin, Georgia, Vanderbilt. 1, 2, 3 top 25 teams versus 1 for Missouri. That's where your difference is going to come in. But I don't put a lot of emphasis on that because you're playing somebody.
Yeah.
Those guys want to win too. So Bama has to.
This is a Super Bowl game.
Well, you know what? No problem. Bama is everybody's Super Bowl.
Yeah,
Everybody. Bama's everybody's Super Bowl. We say that. Matter of fact, we don't say it week in and week out. Everybody's Super Bowl. So, okay, Jeff, hold on. Bama is everybody's Super Bowl. Everybody's. So we've got to come to that. We've got to come to that conclusion that we are always the hunted. Everybody gets up to play Bama. Exactly, Keith. Jeff, I'm going to hold up StreamYard problem because I'm hearing everybody fine, but I think that's a StreamYard problem. So we they're going to have to fix that. I can't do it because it's not nothing happening on my end. But anyway, but we got to get up for that. So I'm not going to take Missouri lightly. That's where that sledgehammer mentality has to come out and start just coming on with it. They got to come with it. They got to come with it, bro. That ain't no two ways about it. You got to play now because Twister hit the nail on the head. This is gauntlet time. It's gauntlet time. Listen, Brock, Georgia undefeated. Vanderbilt undefeated. Missouri undefeated.
Yep.
Georgia top 5. Vanderbilt top 25. Missouri top 25. Tennessee top 25.
Yep.
You can't ask for any stronger than that. And you remember, I made the statement, Brock, here a couple of weeks ago. Out of 25 teams in that AP poll, 11 teams out of the SEC are in the top 25. Almost over half of the SEC represents the top 25.
Yep.
And watch this, Brock. And Alabama plays 7 out of those 11.
Yeah.
Now, let's let me say this: if Alabama goes 11-1, college football, watch out. I'm just telling you, watch out.
Hold up for a minute.
My God, it won't be easy. I'm gonna tell you that. No, it won't be easy.
No.
Hell no, it will not be easy because Oklahoma playing some good ball right now. You know, and don't forget about Auburn. Auburn got that magic. They'll come out when it's a rivalry week. Oh, they're gonna come out with everything they got to take us out. So,
like I said this morning, Brock, because I didn't see you this morning, bro.
No, I was asleep.
Here,
I was asleep. Yeah.
Oh, I got you. Just like this. Here we go. Arkansas. Just your whole SEC schedule. Arkansas. They go to Tennessee. But we know Auburn's playing Georgia. Florida's playing. And Texas A&M. Kentucky is they're open. LSU up. South Carolina top 25.
LSU at 11, dang. Yep.
But next week, Ole Miss goes to Georgia. But this week they're playing Washington State. Mississippi State is open. We know Missouri is playing Bama. Oklahoma's playing Texas. Texas is fighting. Remember what I said when we were playing Georgia? This is a tale of two narratives. Yep. Well, guess what? The roles just reversed. You remember when we playing Georgia? I said you got a team that's fighting to stay in, and you got another team that's fighting to get in. Georgia is fighting to stay in. Alabama is fighting to get in. Oklahoma is going to be fighting to stay in.
Get in. Like how we said, I said a couple of weeks ago, Alabama had to beat Georgia.
Gotta win this
And,
game.
you know,
They have to.
Yep.
There is a must-win situation. They've got to win.
If Texas don't win, it's over. It's over.
You know,
If Texas can't win and materials out for this game, yeah, Texas done. They ain't gonna be, they ain't not making.
this is why I am of the persuasion this week right here. You know, I'm looking at it one game at a time, but I'm going back to what Twister said. These games are important because this is the gauntlet. It's the gauntlet part of the year. From here on out, only one game.
Yep.
Brock, one game is not an SEC game, and that's Eastern Illinois. Everything else is SEC. And they're
Alabama. Yeah. It's time to lock in. Yeah. You gotta lock in. Every weekend, Alabama need to play their best football and put their best foot forward and go out there and handle business.
Handle business, because trust me, right about now, look. You see what Martavis said. Texas has no choice, but I believe Oklahoma's going to beat them. But if Oklahoma loses this game, that's what's going to make Texas dangerous, because they got to win. They can't afford to lose. It is more than just an SEC championship birth line for a team like Texas. This is about going to the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
That's what this is about. Going to the playoffs. You lose now, for them, you gone. You gone. You're gone. I'm going to tell you somebody else. Hate to say it, but you're dealing with an SEC teams. Georgia can't afford to lose another one either.
Mm-mm.
So, Bama got to have business.
Georgia definitely can't afford to lose another. Nope.
And let me say it like this here. We talk about Auburn all the time, man. Auburn got home field advantage, and that place is weird. So Georgia can't look over Auburn. And that's the oldest rivalry.
Man.
The oldest rivalry in the South. Oh, my God. Auburn going to come up with everything to make sure Georgia ain't going to make it. Because right now, Auburn don't have nothing to lose.
Auburn fighting for their life right now. They don't life support.
Yeah, because right now, they're a wounded tiger. They're a wounded animal. They rare wounded.
That's when they
like
dangerous.
A wounded animal.
Yeah. Yep.
And Texas, don't. I'm telling you again, don't whistle going by the graveyard. 3 losses are not making the playoffs. Texas trying to make them playoffs, man. And then Keith Holcomb said, and I'm in agreement, don't sleep on Sark. He's a good coach. Texas,
we know that.
Texas will be them found and be them pulled a rabbit out the hat at the last minute.
We're not sleeping on Sark. We just don't know about Arch Manning right now. That's the only thing.
Period. They've got a team problem. But I told everybody that their O-line, just like with LSU, LSU's issue is their O-line.
Oh, they got an O-line problem?
O-line, and all their O-line got drafted.
Uh-huh.
Their O-line got drafted. Yeah. They had to start from ground zero with them guys.
Yeah, Ole Miss beat them, remember?
Yeah, and seeing Ole Miss
got a lot of pressure. Yeah, they did.
And they apply pressure on Nussmeier.
Yep.
I'm just saying.
And whenever he's under pressure, he can't move like all the other quarterbacks. He's too stiff. He's not no mobile quarterback. He's a pocket pass.
So I'm just saying, man, and so like what Keith is saying right here, and I have to agree with him. Nobody in the SEC is safe.
Yeah.
Nobody. Only it's like the old adage. Only the strong
You can be
survive.
big.
And so
Yeah.
this is why our
Mhm.
prayer is
Yep.
our prayer, our hope, everything. Come on, Bama. Play the A game. Play your game. Stay within, keep the intensity going. Continue
And
to
if you do make a mistake, like Nick Saban said, play the next play. Go to the next play. Do not hold your game off. You know what I mean? It's important, man.
cause these guys coming. Missouri is coming. And Twister and I talked about it this morning, bro. Missouri ain't forgot what Bama did to them
We
last
embarrassed them last year. Yeah. Yep.
Embarrassed them with a shut out.
They're gonna have
Shut
they're
them
gonna
out.
be motivated because of that. Yeah. They definitely gonna have a chip.
For
Yeah.
that very thing, as well as trying to protect an undefeated. So all I'm saying, fellas, this is not going to be as simple as it sounds. It's
Yep.
not. Just because
But I'll say this about Bama. I noticed for the last few weeks, Alabama, after that Florida State game, we have not been getting it a lot of, and that is a telling story right there. No, I think we only got what 3, maybe 4 penalties against Vandy. So we've been playing clean football, and we look very good. You know, we're very disciplined right now. So I hope it stays that way. Really do.
yeah, we got to keep that discipline going. We've got to play that discipline, play smart, play tough,
Physical effort with effort. Yep.
effort, all of that. You know, we gonna have to see, man.
But it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be a long season. It's gonna be long.
It's gonna be a long. I want us to get there, but I'm telling you now, like I said, the reality is that Georgia undefeated, Vandy was undefeated. Now Missouri undefeated.
Yep.
You got 3, you know, and I know the scheduling didn't have nothing to do with any of that. That's just the way it fell, and that's how the teams are playing. But Bama has to increase in smartness, intensity.
You know what?
Effort.
I like that though. Because Bama is getting everybody's best and getting everybody because they already undefeated and then they got home field advantage. So guess what? We go in there and we go in that trap and take over that trap. You know, that's just what we're gonna do.
You know, I'm just saying, and I'm just treating this game as if, you know, like any other game, that these guys are out to beat me. They want to beat me and everything. And I know this, but I also have a goal that I'm trying to reach, and y'all just in the way. Y'all in the way.
Play Mizzou like we play Georgia. Play Mizzou like we play Vanderbilt.
Yep.
Same thing.
Yep.
Same thing, man. That's all we need to do.
But guess
We
what?
just need to-
We need to start off fast. We need to start off fast. We need to get up. We need to get out there and score on the first drive. We need to go out there and punch them in the mouth.
We tried that last week.
Now I'm gonna tell you like this. Coach DeBoer said for the, you know, back in
Start off fast.
back in August when head coach came on, and his very first things he said, it is important for our team to start off fast. And like LaToya just said, take the crowd out of it early. If you go fast, you got to do some things early and often. You got to rinse and repeat. Wash, rinse, repeat. Do the same thing until you take their wheel. You have to take their wheel, and the earlier you do it, the better off you'll be. But don't let them back in the game. Don't
give
let
them.
game.
Don't give them any little leeway. Don't give them nuts.
That's it. See, so that's all Piano Man saying right there is don't give in, don't give up, don't give out. Let's
And
keep
don't
going
make
because
critical and crucial mistakes. You know what I'm saying?
Because those mistakes as we get ready to get up out of here, that's it. You gotta take their soul.
Yeah.
Empty the
Take the heart
stadium.
out of that stadium.
The heart out of
Yep.
Yep.
and make them take the heart out. Man, you know what? Do a whole autopsy.
Yep. and let them know that hey, Nick Saban it might not.
Alabama
Yep.
still bound.
They
And
found
that's
out.
what-
Georgia found out. Vandy found out. So
Yeah.
Mizzou gonna find out too.
And so we're gonna come over to your house. To your house. And so we just got to make it happen. But I like the way our guys are trending. I like the way things are going. I like how we're and I'm gonna end with this. Something that Martavis said. Here we go. Alabama got to keep grinding full 4 quarters. Complete
Yes.
game. Complete.
If we do that, if we do that,
Every play, giving it all.
if we do that, Alabama be a very dangerous team. Because doing that for 2 quarters, that's dangerous. But do it for all 4 of them, Alabama will be more.
When we put it all together,
team.
Alabama gonna be hard to stop, buddy.
Yeah, the most dangerous team in the country. If we ever get that way.
Yeah, and it's coming. It'll come. It'll come. But it will have its peaks. It'll have its valleys. But you have to play. As somebody said, you have to play through the adversity. But Latoya, I end with this question. Latoya said the Saturday's game proved that Bama is still Bama, or that Vanderbilt is still Vanderbilt. It proved that Bama still is Bama, just with a different twist to it. It just has a different twist. I'm going to go on and say this. People may not want to hear this, but this is not Nick Saban's Bama anymore.
No.
It's not Nick Saban's Bama.
Nope.
So now you got this Bama that's on the scene, that's still representing the standard, but they're doing it in a different way.
Yeah, and this is the Kalen DeBoer way. You know what I'm saying? This is the Kalen DeBoer era. So it's not gonna be nothing like a Saban type team. Now it may have some similar, you know what I'm saying, ways, the standards still that Saban type standard, in my opinion. But the football team they don't play like the Saban. Yeah, they're different. But we're really good, in my opinion.
Right.
We're a really good football team. So
and
I'm
so
proud of it.
it's beginning to come together. It's beginning to come together. So y'all, everybody, chance to get you some.
I'm going over there. Yeah.
Yeah, get you some Kool-Aid. I'll be over there shortly. I got to take another call here in about 3 minutes. But thank you, Brock. Thank you, Twister, as always, for coming. Hey, Anitra, roll tide. We getting ready to get up out of here, girl. Anitra, did you get your decorations put up, Anitra? If so, please, I want to see some pictures and email them to me. I want to see this film. I want to see this with our offense, and when that does, it's going to be curtains for everybody. So again, thank you, Brock. Thank you, Twister, for hanging out with Piano Man for a little while.
No doubt.
Likewise.
No doubt.
Man, hold tight to both of y'all. And it's the dudes, it's the chat, it's all of us that help make the show go and everything. And we're looking to increase. So if you listening, looking, and lurking, hey, don't just do that. Don't just listen, look, and lurk. Hey, come on and join in the conversation. We have a good time. Okay, cool. Thank you.
And we just don't talk about Alabama. We talk about college football in general.
In general.
So,
yeah. So, we support one another. And like we're getting ready to get off of here in 3 minutes, we bring that same energy like you bring here, bring that same energy, bring those same questions with B Sharp. He's in the chat, but B Sharp. Be sharp. I want you to have a little cheese ready, because and make sure you got some wine with that cheese. Cause I got a feeling you got some wine. We gonna have a little, we gonna have some wine. You got some.
Make sure you have some tiger meat over there, because we're getting ready to eat some tigers up this weekend.
Have a little bread and some cheese to go with that tiger meat. Have some Coca-Cola or something. No. Be sharp. In 2 minutes, he's starting at 6. So let's do the doggone thing. Again, I thank you, Twister. I thank you, Brock. I thank you, Chat. I thank you, everybody, for stopping by. And as always,
we don't give a piss about nothing but the time.
That's it, man. Stay focused, drive, and go in the name of, and check this out. And remember, you can do all things through Christ that give you strength. I promise you can. Just don't give up. When adversity comes, keep grinding, keep fighting, and trust in the Lord. He's gonna bring you through, and the victory belongs to you. So I may not see you today or tomorrow personally. I'm gonna see you in the long run. And always remember, I'm no expert, but I do know what I'm talking about. So with that being said, forget all that other stuff. And just remember, we don't give a piss about nothing but the time. So as I said this morning, Brock, I don't give a hoot if it's a bulldog, a bullfrog, a bull croaker, or a bull dagger. Give me out every day.
Give me Alabama. Roll Tide, y'all.
Roll Tide to everybody. And don't forget, hey, look here, Buster and 3-Stroke Charlie, 4-Stroke Fred, and Billy. I don't know what else to say, but anyway, just go get you some help and all that kind of stuff. We gotta we gotta go over there with B Sharp. Something else I was gonna say. Oh, and don't forget, pray for America. Pray for each other. Yeah. Keep America in your prayers. All right. God bless America. And we don't and roll tide to everybody. But that's it. I gotta go. Piano Man gotta get out of here. And be sharp. Open the door, man. The crew is coming. And make sure something to eat over there. All right, Brock. All right. Roll tide.
All right, roll tide.
Roll tide and roll tide. Chat. Thank you for coming. See you in a minute.